Oh, well, I got in touch with the RSPCA just in case Tony had been dumped after we went missing. Then I contacted the Environmental Health.
What for?
Well, you know, just in case someone had reported a dog barking, and, well, maybe his new neighbours might have got fed up with it by now.
You do realise you only left yourself 5 minutes for lunch? Hey, sis. Oh, what's happened to him? No, OK, look, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Things are kicking off.
Well, is it a fight?
It's getting out of hand.
Have you got an address for me?
4 Darrow Road.
What exactly is happening down there?
Sound familiar?
I don't expect to get hassled for reporting a crime.
We need information from you.
I can't help you.
You made the call. Look, we've had reports of kids hassling Louisa. Verbal abuse, chucking stuff at her house.
Yeah, well, I've done my bit, all right.
How old are your kids? Indoors, yeah? Maybe they could tell me something.
You leave them out of this.
You know who's done this, don't you?
She knew her husband was a rapist. Our wives and daughters use the minicab firm that Keith Durante works for. People are angry. The whole street's on one about it.
So you think it's justified, do you? No, obviously not, otherwise you wouldn't have reported it. Now, were your kids involved?
Oh, yeah, right, because I'm going to report my own kids, aren't I? I'm done, mate. That's all you're getting.
Is that your motor?
Yeah.
Ain't got no tax on it, has it? Oh, yes, it has. It's run out. Now, I'm not normally bothered about this sort of thing, but our superintendent's into a zero-tolerance campaign. What about your insurance? Up to date?
You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Why don't you come down to the station and we'll talk about it there, eh?
Jackie? Where is he?
Down this way. Before we go and see him, can we grab a coffee? Tony?
Ed? What are you like? Is it not enough having your family chasing around after you?
Well, I'm giving you all the day off work, aren't I? Not that you deserve it.
So what do they say?
Doing tests. Usual malarkey. You get yourself back to work.
No, it's OK. I'll stay.
When you finish your shift, come and see me then, eh?
Well, are you sure?
You're wasting taxpayers' money, son.
I'll see you later. You might stay with him.
Don't go, Tony. Tony. It's not just a chest infection.
What is it?
Pneumonia.
Well, that's what pneumonia is. It's a very bad chest infection. It'll be fine once the antibiotics kick in.
He's dying, Tony. Dad and I talked about what to do if this ever happened. What he wanted was to go while his mind was still intact. They've told me they won't let him suffer any longer than he has to.
He's our dad, Jackie. Not some animal you put down to think the time's right.
Well, he definitely knows something. We saw what was going on outside Louisa's house this morning for a start.
What's his name?
Jim Parks, no previous.
And he came in voluntarily?
Yep. Well, kind of. Right, Smithy.
Oh, hello, mate.
No smile for me today. I think our Smithy could do with a spell in the charm school.
He's standing there, Keza. He's not deaf.
Where have you been?
Tony.
Don't start, Sergeant. I've been out in the nick less than 20 minutes. Now, if that really bothers you, I'll make it up at the end of the shift, all right?
Actually, I was going to tell you that Reg has been following up a lead on the Swanson dog napping, and he's in Dalston and wants you to meet him at this address.
I'm going to lodge a complaint about you.
Well, you didn't have to come here.
It's not even my car, it's the wife's.
It's called zero tolerance, OK? We don't tolerate vigilantes.
How old are your children, Mr. Parks?
What? You can't single them out. Everyone in the street's been having a go at the Durantes. Parents have been encouraging their kids.
In what way?
There were meetings, practically every night, about how to get them out. Now the husband's gone, they're after the wife. Well, the kids hear it all. You can't blame them for acting up.
Who organise these meetings? You? Your wife? Is she responsible for causing all this trouble this morning?
Look, none of us lot tried to hurt her. People just want her out of the area. But what happened this morning, that was different.
How?
Well, the bloke had her pinned up against the wall. He was screaming at her and raising his fist to her. That wasn't right.
Which bloke?
I didn't recognise him.
He isn't a neighbour.
I don't know. I suppose he could be. I don't know everyone who lives around our way.
Was there anyone else involved, egging him on?
No. It was just him and her. Didn't the Durante woman tell you any of this?
Louisa says she doesn't recognise anyone who was harassing her.
Well, he definitely recognised her. He was giving it all out about how she destroyed people's lives and how she was to blame for everything that had happened. He really wanted her dead, you know? Yeah. Perhaps he's got his own zero-tolerance issues, eh?
Environmental health called back. They had several complaints yesterday about the dog barking. They called the RSPCA, tried to track down the owner. When they got back here this morning, the dog had gone.
Was anyone around here seen the dog?
Well, the people on either side say it's a match of the photo we've got at signing.
So who lives here then?
Well, the neighbours reckon it's a bloke moved in about a month ago. They say the dog is a new addition. Mind you, they don't know much about him. The house is privately rented. I'm going to try and track down the landlord, you know. Tony, I'm sorry to hear about your dad, you know. If you want to get off and visit...
Nah, I'd rather get on with this. You've done such a good job on it up to now, Rich. Let's just finish it, yeah?
The suspect is white, in his mid to late 40s, around 5'10", slim build and dark hair. Now, we know Louisa's husband, Keith Durante, has stopped her from visiting him. He blames her for getting sent down. Now, there's a possibility that Keith might have sent someone round to Louisa to teach her a lesson, or perhaps a friend or relation has taken it upon themselves to do it for him. That might be why Louisa won't give us any details of what happened this morning. The last thing she wants is to get Keith into more trouble.
We know that Keith Durante's brother's got formed for violent crime, so we need to make him high priority. We also need to check out everyone else who lives around Louisa's way. Now, the whole street's rounded up on her, apparently, so we could be looking for a vigilante-style attack. So, again, what we're looking for is somebody with violent crime form. OK, we done? Smith?
Right, let's sort out who's doing what.
OK, I know it's bad the girl tried to top herself, but I don't understand why we've all been brought in on the case.
Because we don't tolerate people taking the law into their own hands, now do we, Daniel?
Sarge. Emma?
And friends, neighbours, whatever.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, you know, for holding you up earlier.
Right?
Sarge, yeah? Do you think I'm turning into a wedding bore? I'll let you go.
Will, wait up.
What are you going to do?
Louisa's going to talk to me whether she wants to or not.
You want me to come with you?
No, you need to be across uniform, don't you?
Yeah.
I can come with you, if that's what you want. I thought you were supposed to be with Will. Apparently not. Louisa, you remember Emma? She found you this morning.
Why are you back here?
Because you didn't tell us the full story, did you? This morning a man threatened...
I don't want to talk about it. I've already had some psychiatrist asking me all sorts.
Well, I'm afraid you don't have a choice, Louisa. Because we're not going to let this go.
You have to find a way of living with the consequences of what's happened. Of all those people that have been hurt.
Who have you hurt?